All right, Rob, I'm starting the video. So I'm doing an oil change on a 2018 Toyota Tundra, and right now I got an extension with a 14mm socket, and we're going to be taking off the skid plate first really quick. All right, so 13mm for these for these bolts, and these are going to be for the skid plate. You got to take off the skid plate so you can get and to the oil pan and the filter. All right, oil. There's your oil pan right there, and there's your drain plug right there. So drain plug is going to be a 14mm, and then here is your oil filter right here. Oil filter is going to be a 1/2-inch drive right here, and then that's going to be to drain it. There's a little adapter that comes in a filter. I'll show you in a minute. 1,000 miles. All right, so here's the filter. There's the O-rings. So this adapter is going to go in where the 1/2-inch drive nut is at. It's going to go in and it's going to drain the filter, whatever oil reservoirs there is in there. Once it's drained, we get the filter, we replace it, and then we put it back in. Okay. And one of the smaller O-rings is going to go on the outside. The other one's going to go on the plastic in the inside. Okay, so the oil pan is going to be a 14mm. And then once you get the 14mm loose, go for it.
Is it this way?
Righty tight, lefty loosey. Yeah, it's that way.
Is it?
Yeah.
I think it's the other way.
No.
No.
Righty tight, lefty loosey.
Oh. I can't.
What do you mean?
I can't.
Come on, man. What's all them gym hours for? All right, go for it.
Is there a way not to get dirty?
That's why I got this for, this rag. So you can wipe your hand. Just don't lose the nut. Oh, I said don't drop the nut. Wipe it down. Okay, so there should be a washer right there with the nut.
Yeah.
Let me see. Don't lose that washer. Let me see the nut. Okay. No, there's no washer. Was there a washer there or no?
This is it, no?
No. Sometimes they come with washers, so you got to be careful not to lose the washers. Here, put that back. Okay. So now we're gonna let it drain, and when you're draining this, you got to make sure that cap up top is open, which we already did that, and that's so that there's airflow and there's no restriction, and we can drain all the fluids out. All right, so this is the oil that we're going with, OW20, full platinum synthetic, carbon neutral, and this is the recommended oil for this vehicle. And you can also see it on the cap right there, OW20. Okay, and this is usually what you want to go with on a 5.7. All right, so the adapter, let me see the adapter that came with the filter. You're gonna put it in. Once you remove that cap with the half-inch drive, you can put it in there and it's gonna drain it. Put it in, push it in, and you're just gonna want to push it in there. There you go. So you see how the oil came out once you put that adapter on. So once that oil is drained out with that adapter, then you pull the adapter off and you put the filter adapter on, and with the half-inch drive you remove the filter and then you drain the rest of it. All right, so we're gonna take off the adapter now. You could just throw it in there. Just throw it in there. And then, so now it stopped draining because we pulled the adapter off. So now we're gonna put the adapter filter, this adapter filter, we're gonna put it on. All right, once that's on, we're gonna get the driver. All right, you wanna grab that? Okay. Oh shit, we might need a bigger one. Let's see. All right, so that's gonna be a half-inch driver right there.
Is it supposed to go through the ball?
Okay, so now we're gonna get the filter on and we're gonna loosen it and get it out.
This way? Or the
Yeah, other way, this way. This way. Rob, calm down. Let me hello. Jesus, really?
That way?
Yeah. All right, so you want to keep taking off? So we're taking off the filter now. This one was a little tight in there. It seemed like it had some pressure in there. It didn't want to. So we drained it a little bit more. And then we put the filter adapter back on to remove it. All right, so once you get it out, then you're gonna want to pull the filter out. And then you put it right there in the drain pan. Okay. And then now you're gonna have one O-ring. You want to drain it in there? Okay. Take the housing out of the adapter. Okay. So now you have one O-ring right here. Right here. So you got to make sure you put it back, the actual O-ring in the actual groove. And then the smaller O-ring is going to go actually in here. So you take off the cap right here. Actually, no, the O-ring. Oh shit, this one doesn't even have the O-ring. Okay. Let me pause it. All right, so apparently we're only gonna use the bigger seal for this one, or bigger O-ring. So we're gonna go ahead and put it on, and we're gonna slide it on. We already removed the old one, it's right there. And make sure it's not on the thread, and make sure you know what groove you're putting it in, and not all the way down. You're putting it in the actual groove where it's supposed to go, which is right there. And then you can also grab a little bit of oil from the pan and kind of lube it, or from the inside there's still some oil in there. Just grab some with your finger like that. Yeah, just put it over the O-ring. Yeah, just like that. Okay, now we can put the filter. So just go ahead and grab that filter, and then you just place the filter inside, just like that. Oh, careful. It's sliding in. Should just slide in. Alright, so now that we got the filter all the way in, now we can put it back in. Put the cap back on. Make sure the grooves on the filter are in the right spot. There you go. There you go. Are you loosening it?
Loosening it?
Yeah. Other way. Okay, there you go. So this right here should be tight, not too tight. Just when you feel it, it's not gonna go no more, then you stop. Is that it? Is that it? Huh?
Yeah.
Let me see. Yeah, that's it. Okay, now pull the adapter off. So now you want to tighten that with a 1/2-inch drive. Or I should say 3/8. 3/8 or quarter. Looks like a quarter-inch drive.
¿Qué pasó, hijo? ¿Está más dañado?
No.
Ya son las 3.
Yeah, we're almost done, Mom.
¿Eh?
We're almost done.
pero ya le echaron el aceite.
No.
No?
Not yet.
Ajá.
All right. Once that's tight, then we go on to fill the fluid. All right, so we just put 8.5 quarts or 8.4, 8.5 quarts, and we check the dipstick. Make sure you check the dipstick to see the oil. Make sure the oil level's good. The reason why we put 8.4 or 8.5 is because you still have to take in mind the oil that goes into the filter. So we're gonna run it and then we're gonna check the oil again. All right, guys. So that's our video on doing an oil change on a 2018 Toyota Tundra. Let us know what you think. Like and subscribe, and let us know what you think in the comments.